Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb. Hey everybody, welcome to Wright at the Movies. If you're looking for reviews on movies, you've come to the right place. Today I'm talking about the Lego Batman movie. Okay, you guys ready? Stick with me here. This may be the best Batman movie ever made. I'm serious. Everybody loves Batman, but lots of people have different ideas on what Batman means, and that's when the arguments start. Some people like him really silly, some people like him really dark, some people like him somewhere in between, and some people like him completely terrible. It not only honors the legacy of Batman, but also makes fun of it a little bit, and I think that's really fun, that's really special. After decades of Batman taking himself so seriously, I think we kind of needed this. Or at least I did.
Thank you. I'm blushing super hard under the mask.
Batman!
Pray God.
Thanks, Batman!
Yeah.
I mean, when we stop and think about it for just a minute, we all take a character seriously that dresses like this. That's weird. Can we all just admit that for a second? That's weird. So taking this ridiculous, over-the-top, cartoony parody of Batman from the Lego movie and giving him his own movie was actually kind of brilliant. This Batman is like every kid's idea of Batman. Much like the Lego movie, it takes the world that we know and then looks at it through the eyes of a kid. So it's all really over the top, it's really crazy, and it's all really silly.
Master Bruce, your greatest fear is...
Snakes?
No.
Clowns?
No. It's being a part of a family again.
No, now it's snake clowns.
And wow, this movie is jam-packed with references and clues and in-jokes to Batman history. It was so much fun, and I was in tears laughing on some of these jokes. I could not believe it. It's full of references to everything we love about Batman. The cartoons, the movies, the TV shows, and the terrible villains like Condiment King, and the Crazy Quilt, and Catman. Those are all real. They all really happened. So Batman is so dark and mysterious and gritty and badass, and he has gadgets for everything and no one can stop him. And he constantly keeps telling people about this. He is Batman, you know, 100%. But really deep down he's lonely and afraid and really wants a family. And in comes Robin, played by Michael Cera. And Robin just wants a family. And the two of them really connect in a not connecting kind of way, you know, in a Batman type way. And casting Michael Cera as Robin only really increases that problem. You can't really have a Robin in today's era without an equally silly Batman. So the two of them really clash, and just, it's hilarious to see them work together.
What? It's the Batcave! Do I get a costume? I love it, but his pants are just a little tight. I got an idea.
And once again, Joker breaks out of Arkham Asylum and plans to take over Gotham City, and the dynamic duo are on the case. And then hilarity ensues. So it's about stopping the Joker and saving the city, but it's also about letting go of the past and being a good friend. This movie's more loaded than you think, and an all-star cast lend their voices to this huge Batman fan film, to everything comics and everything pop culture. Not only is it a huge love letter to Batman, it's a huge love letter to pop culture because there's references to Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, Star Wars, and even the Avengers.
Come catch your greatest enemy. Superman is my greatest enemy.
Superman's not a bad guy!
Then I'd say that I don't currently have a bad guy. I am fighting a few different people.
The Lego Batman movie is like a total sugar rush of everything we love, and the first 20 minutes are pretty intense and unstoppable. It kind of just throws everything and the kitchen sink at you just to get you to keep watching. It is intense. It's not only like watching one kid tell you about Batman, it's like watching 3 kids tell you about Batman, all at the same time. And they're loaded with sugar. And while part of that is really fun and really silly and really intense and exactly what I was looking for, I'm not going to say that it doesn't get exhausting after a while. It's just light and color and sound and noise and stimulation, and after a while it basically gets exhausting. Again, that's sort of like saying you had too much ice cream at the beginning of the meal and now you're full of ice cream. I mean, that is a criticism, but not really.
Yes, we did it. Pretty cool, huh?
Why did you build this thing with only one seat?
because last I checked, I only had one butt.
And Will Arnett's layered performance as Batman is actually pretty revolutionary. He does the whole dark, gritty loner thing, but he's actually really sad and really lonely and doesn't know how to process his emotions. It's really interesting and grown up. He's actually one of the best representations of Batman as a character we've ever had on film. And that's why Michael Cera is perfect as Robin, and Ralph Fiennes is exactly who you'd think he'd be as Alfred, and even Zach Galifianakis is a great Joker. These are all huge parts of Batman's life, and they're all really important to him, whether he wants to admit it or not. And that's another thing. I think the role of the Joker is also really important and also changes for a lot of people and means a lot to a lot of different people. He can be really silly, he can be really dark, he can be somewhere in the middle, or he can be completely terrible. Much like Batman, he changes as the times change. Lego Batman perfectly balances dark, broody Batman with crazy, fun, silly Batman, with darkness and light and Lego and movies and growing up and still being childish. It has everything you need. If you're a Batman fan, or a grown-up, or a child, or a Lego fan, I think there's still something here. There's always something here for you. This movie does so much at the same time and makes it look easy. It redeems the bad parts and loves the good parts. It is Batman. And that's why I'm gonna give Lego Batman movie 2 thumbs up. Did you see Lego Batman? What did you think? Comment down below. Thanks for watching Wright at the Movies. Please remember to like and subscribe, and you can check out some more reviews right here.